Well, hi Fig Tree Anglican, good to see you again this week, and I want to say thank you to all of you who tune in week after week to catch these updates and stay informed about the different things that are happening at our church. Please don't just stay informed, but I'd love it if you would commit time to pray over some of the things that I share with you. Unless the Lord builds the house, the labourers labour in vain. So what's going on? Well, you would have heard by now some of the COVID restrictions have changed, and that is great news for us. Let me give you a summary of what that means for church this Sunday and going forward. Now we no longer have a cap on the number of people we can have under our roof on a Sunday. This is a great thing. Whilst we still need to keep a 4 metre squared spatial area for each person, it does mean we can now have up to 170 people joining in for one of our 3 services in the auditorium. So that is great. I'm so looking forward to having more of our Fig Tree family able to gather together physically and enjoy the service. Don't forget, we will have our 10 o'clock service streamed on YouTube as well, but it will be great to have so many of us able to gather again. One of the super things that changes is not only can we have 170 people in the auditorium, it means that we can have far more kids. And so Little Saints will be open in the Kids Ministry Centre this weekend, plus a kids program in the upper part of church. And so we have much more capacity for children as well. Once again, whatever service you plan to come to, please register, book in, do it early, helps us make sure that we have all our leaders and everything we need to make church special for everybody. But the great news is there'll be more of us this Sunday and going forward. I'm really excited about that. Now, what we can't do, of course, we still need to wear masks for the time being. We can't sing for the time being, and we will remain seated. However, for those of you at the 8 o'clock service, I'm really pleased to share with you that as of this Sunday, we will be able to have communion once again. Our communion will be, as you may remember from a few weeks ago, using the special little contained cups that we have that have your wine and your wafer in them as well. But it will be wonderful to celebrate the Lord's Supper again. Now, if you don't go to 8 o'clock, if you're part of 10 o'clock or 6 o'clock, let me assure you, we are speaking now about bringing communion back to some of those services as well. And so stay tuned. I'm sure we will have something to share very soon. After church, you can of course head out of the building and into the car park, and we are blessed to have quite a spacious area. So long as you keep social distancing and things like that, it's fine to stick around and have a chat with those around you. It's very much a part of what we do as a church. So I encourage you, you don't need to jet off straight away. You can fellowship with others outside the building. Speaking of fellowship, one of the things we wanted to do to help everybody reconnect is host another huddle. So this weekend, the 31st, on Sunday, there will be a huddle. That is like a picnic gathering after the 10 o'clock service, and you'll see the locations on the screen. And then following the 6 p.m. service, bring a rug along, bring maybe something to munch on, and we'll head out to the floodplain just outside the back door, and we'll have a huddle and some time of fellowship there as well. What else is coming up? On the 10th of February, Fellas and Food, a great event for men to come along to. You'll see some information about that on the screen as well. And so you guys, you heard about the girls doing Stories in Sunset. Fellas and Food is for you. It's on the 10th of February, and it promises to be a wonderful night together. Let me share with you as well on the 14th of February, that's a Sunday. Yes, it's Valentine's Day, but it's also Compassion Sunday for our church. Compassion is a great organisation we are able to partner with to bring the hope of Jesus and a whole lot of hope and care to kids less fortunate around the world. So put that in your diary, Compassion Sunday on the 14th. We'll say more about that soon. Young adults. I'm sure you've been keeping in touch with your social media where we've had some news about the upcoming Young Adults Retreat and various events. Make sure you're at 6 p.m. service this Sunday, where there'll be more shared from some of the Young Adults team about the upcoming events for young adults at Fig Tree Anglican. Finally, you may know that Ignite happened a couple of weeks ago, and I want to leave you with a word from Ruth and Josh, our youth pastors.
Hey church, well, Ignite 2021 is done and dusted. It's over. And what a great week it was, right, Ruth? Like, it was incredible. And we just wanted to say, like, how good is it to be a part of such an incredible church that made it happen? So many people made it happen. Whether you're on camp, part of the team, or sending kids along, sponsoring kids, just so many people were involved. And we just wanted to say how good it is to be a part of that.
We are so excited that we get to do Church Ignited later this term. So it's going to be an awesome time to get our community back together and share a bit of that with you guys.
Church Ignited, what's Church Ignited?
So Church Ignited is when the youth community takes over the 6 p.m. service and gets to give you a little bit of an insight about what they've been doing that week, what they've been learning, how they've been growing. And yeah, it's an awesome time for all.
We'll see you there.
Bye.